Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Uganda Securities Exchange, and welcome to having joined us here today for the World Investor Week, the 2024 edition. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome the CEO of the Capital Markets Authority, Josephine. Welcome. You said it's your first time, so we'll apologize for that after so many months, but we've been interacting a lot with you. And to all our sponsors, I will not thank you for joining us today and for honoring our invite, but for also supporting this initiative. Ladies and gentlemen, our regulators, esteemed guests, investors, industry leaders, stakeholders, members of the media, all protocol observed. It's my honor to welcome you to the launch of IASCO World Investor Week 2024. This year's theme resonates deeply with our shared commitment to promoting investor protection, education, and empowerment. The World Investor Week is an annual event organized by the Stock Exchange, the Capital Markets Authority of Uganda, in collaboration with the International Organization of Securities Commissions and various partners and sponsors. We gather here today and recognize the transformative power of technology in bridging the financial divide. Our theme this year round is Tech-Enabled Financial Inclusion, and this has the potential to serve and to reach out to underserved communities, provide access to financial services, and unlock economic opportunities. As the capital markets, we're here to discuss a critical aspect of financial inclusion, technology, among others. As we navigate the complexities of the digital age, it is imperative that we leverage technology to expand access to financial services, promote investor education, and foster the culture of innovation. Now, specifically, what are the aims of the World Investor Week? We've been running this from 2018 as the Uganda Securities Exchange in collaboration with the Capital Markets Authority. What we've been able to do is promote awareness, education, and investor protection. That is really one of the core goals of the month of October, which is looked at as the World Investment Month, but specifically exchanges around the world promote this with a particular week where particular initiatives are undertaken. This year specifically, we want to promote digital literacy and investor education and protection. We want to foster collaboration among regulators, the stakeholders, and other players, including fintech innovators. We also want to showcase tech-enabled financial solutions that have been introduced within the financial space, specifically in the capital markets in Uganda. According to World Bank, financial inclusion is not a social responsibility. It's actually an economic imperative. Specifically this week, we'll carry out quite a number of initiatives where we'll have insightful discussions, workshops, webinars, seminars, X-Spaces, and I'll speak to some in particular. We'll have the Women in Business Forum that will be held on Wednesday. We'll also hold a public lecture for the university students to ensure we are able to educate them more about investing and the opportunities within the capital market space. On Friday, we will hold specifically we will hold an investment roundtable, and this one will bring together the different stakeholders within the capital markets. This will include listed companies, we'll have the stockbrokers, we'll have the regulators, we'll have the collective investment schemes, innovative hubs, among others. Now, it's important to note that there have been quite a lot of strides we've undertaken within the capital markets over the last couple of years. And we've actually used technology to do this. And among this, we've seen increased investment confidence, but also participation in the market. Specifically, if I speak about the Easy Portal that the Uganda Securities Exchange has put in place, we currently have over 254,000 investors on the platform. Prior to this, we had about 26,000, and that was prior to 2020. So technology can actually scale and provide financial inclusion as a solution. In partnership with MTN Momo, we saw the MTN IPO bring in over 21,000 investors. And of these, 90% used technology to participate in the market. So we have seen progress in this front. During the Airtel IPO, we saw 5,800 investors participate. Of these, 85.7 used technology, and those are the USSD channels specifically. The rest was the Easy Portal. So all these transactions and IPOs have been successfully, I beg your pardon, we've utilized the Easy Portal and only technology. So we've not had a paper-based transaction for the last 3-4 years. The automated trading system at the exchange has enabled investors and the public to reach out and place their orders directly on the platform. Currently, through what we call direct market access, and direct market access means that an investor can access the systems directly, sending their orders without the intervention of a broker. We've seen 3,200 investors participate through these channels. We've seen over 12,000 transactions through the USSD and the Easy Portal. Of these, 24.1 million shares have been traded on the exchange using this technology. What that means is that we've been able to democratize the access to the markets. We've been able to reduce costs for both the stockbrokers, but also for the exchange. And we've enhanced efficiency and transparency in the process. According to the FinTech statistics, and this is GSMA, 70% of adults in emerging economies own a mobile phone. However, only 50% of small businesses in developing countries are using digital payments, and this is according to IFC. FinTech investment has reached 44.6 billion, and this was according to CB Insights in 2022. But we've also seen that digital payments have increased over the past year globally, but specifically within sub-Saharan Africa. Speaking to financial inclusion and education and technology, we at the Exchange have been using different digital literacy programs. Among others, we've had online presence on X Spaces. We have a lot of information on our website, and we've created a specific hub where all material information can be provided. This year alone, we've had 970 million followers on our Google links. Of those, 40,000 have actually clicked and accessed our pages. We are ranked number 1 in the capital markets and ranked 16th in the financial services sector. So I think we are trying to do our part on that front. We've introduced quite a number of initiatives in terms of training. We've had investor education initiatives. We've held 5 Berry Forums. Berry Forums are bonds, equities, and related instrument forums, where we bring together different stakeholders to share ideas, but also train key experts in those sectors. We've had with the insurance sector, the microfinance sector, we've had with the media, among others. We also have student excursions that come here on a regular. I don't have the exact number, but we've trained over 300 schools over the last 5 years, where students, both senior 4 and senior 5, and also from the university, come in. We are partners with MOOBS, where we, alongside their finance department, we provide support and trainers to go and speak to them. So, our call to action, first to the investors, is investors need to be informed, educated about tech-enabled services that are within the ecosystem. Investors must demand transparency and security from the various service providers. But they must also leverage technology to diversify, optimize, and enhance their investment experience with the solutions that have been provided within the market. To our regulator, we request that you foster an enabling environment of innovation and encourage investors to participate within this innovation space by putting in place the right regulation to protect them. And we also foster a level playing field for fintech and traditional financial institutions. I would like to thank all our sponsors here, and they will speak, for their support, both financial and otherwise, the speakers who have set themselves, who will be participating in the various events, and our regulator for making this week possible. Tech-enabled financial inclusion is not a panacea, it's a powerful tool. Let us harness the potential to create a more inclusive, secure, and prosperous financial landscape. Let us also commit to enhancing financial technology within the Uganda capital markets. I thank you for listening to me, and I wish you all a good week, and look forward to seeing you in the various forums where we'll be discussing key matters within the capital market space. Thank you. So with this, I take the opportunity to invite our regulator, Ms. Josephine Osia, the CEO of the Capital Markets Authority, to make her remarks. Josephine.
Thank you, Paul. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Yes, it's really exciting to see all of you here as we launch this week. And I'm glad that you accepted our invitation. So, Paul, thank you for hosting us. The esteemed CEOs who are present here of the intermediaries, our partners, the media, staff of USE, ladies and gentlemen. So it's my great pleasure to welcome you to the launch, the official launch of the World Investor Week. And I think Paul has really given a good background of what the objectives of this week are and what we intend to achieve. So for us, this week marks an important occasion where we come together to highlight the critical role that investor education plays. And for us in CMA, we usually say that uninformed, uneducated investor is a protected investor. And therefore, that's why the two go hand in hand, investor education and investor protection. So as we join the global initiative led by the International Organization of Securities Commissions, commonly known as IASCO, we in Uganda affirm our commitment to promoting financial literacy and creating opportunities for all Ugandans to participate in the capital markets. So over the years, Capital Markets Authority and USE have participated in the World Investor Week by organizing these kind of seminars and activities. And this is really to continue and the drive of promoting financial literacy. So financial literacy is one of, links very closely to the SDG goals. And it links to the one of removing inequalities, and also to the one of innovation, promoting industry innovation and infrastructure. That is SDG goal number 9 and number 10. So we are really playing our part in ensuring sustainable development within Uganda, but also around the world. So just to tell you what we have been able to achieve in the last few years. So to date, through the USE, we've been able to raise 2.3 trillion through the sale of shares for those companies that have been listed. Our assets under management as well as sitting at 3.2 trillion. And this is really the work of the intermediaries, some of which are here in the space. So thank you for that. Our domestic market capitalization is at 10.7 trillion and growing. And the number of SCD accounts that we have is sitting at 253,275, which is really small compared to our population of, is it 45? I'm not even sure what the number is, but yeah, if you do that as a percentage, it's a 0.00 something. So there's a lot of work to do in that space. And our collective investment scheme accounts are only 92,000. So there's a lot of potential and opportunity within Uganda to grow the activity within the capital markets. As Paul mentioned, our theme is financial, tech-enabled financial inclusion, bringing finance and investment opportunities to everyone. So we really want to advance the use of technology to increase participation. And I think maybe what Paul didn't mention is that the MTN, the secondary offer for the MTN was all digitally done. And see, that is the kind of thing that we're looking to. And I think because of that, we had oversubscription this time around. So we can see the impact that technology can really have. So Paul has outlined the activities that we have, but just to emphasize, today we have an X-Space where I expect all of us to come and attend. This is really to educate, to delve into the investment opportunities that are available. And of course, with the X-Space, we are targeting the youth and the Gen Zs to be able to log in. If I ask how many Gen Zs are in this room, I don't know how many I would get, but you will see how many are going to log into the X-Space. So that's really the target. Tuesday, we are going to have some media engagements at UBC and a number of other stations like Smart TV, Smart 24, Bukede TV, Akabozi, XFM. So we are going to be active on the media tomorrow, and really to request you to follow us on our social media pages. You'll be able to get the programs of the different activities. So Wednesdays, close to my heart, Women in Investment. We're going to have a breakfast where we are going to focus on educating the women on how they can participate in the capital markets space. And this is going to happen at Protea Hotel. Paul talked about the university students. We're going to be present at all universities, and our aim really is to focus on educating the young people about capital markets and how they can have a career within the capital market space, but also for them to start participating at an early age in their lives. And finally, the 25th is the roundtable, the capital markets roundtable, and this is going to be at the Serena, and we are focusing on regulation and business opportunities within the capital markets space. And on this platform, we're going to have quite a number of our key players in the market: Umeme, Bank of Uganda, NSSF, Vision Group, Old Mutual, and a lot more players are going to be discussing topics of importance in the capital markets. So I'm inviting all of you to pick one of those and participate, whichever suits your need, and be able to participate. You can also participate in all the different activities that have been outlined. So really the objective, as Paul said, is to showcase and how technology can be leveraged to reach the underserved populations, including the youth and the rural communities, as we work towards a more inclusive financial system. I would like to really end by thanking our sponsors and our partners, and I will name them. Stanbic Holdings, Vision Group, thank you. Smart TV, you can see them, they are all set up. MTN Uganda. Umeme, I don't know if there's a representative from Umeme, but we can still clap for them. Deposit Protection Fund, I've not seen Patrick here. Old Mutual, I think I had someone for Old Mutual Investment Group. FSD, Deal Flow Facility, Nora, thank you. Level Africa, I think I had some people from Level Africa. Britam, yes, Britam. ICEA, thank you. Bank of Uganda, I don't see them represented here, but we'll still say thank you to them. Sanlam, Gen Africa, and NIC Holdings, and a lot more. I think the support has been overwhelming. They need another round of applause. So really, as we ring the bell for the World Investor Week, let's all be reminded of our collective responsibility to make financial markets accessible to everyone and to promote a culture of saving and investing in Uganda, and also enabling businesses to raise long-term patient capital for their businesses to grow and to expand. So thank you very much, all of you, for your continued support, and for the intermediaries for the support that you provide the regulator. And our objective as a regulator really is to provide, as Paul said, is to provide a regulatory environment that encourages innovation. And to that end, we are setting up a regulatory sandbox, and we are hoping and waiting for you, the intermediaries, to bring us products that we can test and provide to the public. So please, as you go back, think about what are the new innovative things that we can do. With technology, the sky is the limit. So we are waiting on you to be able to bring the products, and our role is to support you, see how we can roll out these products whilst protecting the investors. So thank you very much.
Another round of applause for the CEO of Capital Markets Authority.
Wearing the nail up, Derek, after the sponsors have spoken, right?
All right, since the next item on the agenda is talking about partner remarks, who I see have 2 minutes to speak, I will not task them with the responsibility of coming to the podium. So I'll just have my microphone run across the table. They'll introduce themselves and why they think, I think we can start from here, Patience, and why they think that it is a good partnership to have here at the World Investor Week. Why have they brought their brands to collaborate with the 2024 World Investor Week, organized by the Capital Markets Authority and the Uganda Securities Exchange? Thank you. I'll start with you.
Okay.
So I'm told because the microphones are here for the media, we may not have what is it called? Flexibility to move. So yeah, it's okay, you can come.
Thank you very much. I'm Richard Okello, representing Smart 24 Television, the station that drives business. And we're very excited to be a part of this World Investor Week. The theme for this year's World Investor Week, Tech-Enabled Financial Inclusion, bringing sustainable finance and investment opportunities for everyone, places a spotlight on the transformative role of technology in promoting financial inclusion and expanding the role of technology in promoting financial inclusion and expanding access to sustainable finance. The theme acknowledges that while technological advancements have created new investment avenues, certain segments of the population, particularly youth and underserved groups, remain excluded from the digital economy. Closing this gap is essential for fostering equitable economic growth and ensuring that everyone can benefit from investment opportunities in a sustainable manner. So in alignment with this theme, Smart 24 TV, which is a leading media house specializing in business and development-oriented programming, is proud to be a platinum sponsor and partner for the World Investor Week. As a media outlet that is dedicated to promoting financial literacy, entrepreneurship, and investment awareness, Smart 24 TV is uniquely positioned to amplify the campaign's message through its diverse media and digital platforms. With a mission to empower individuals and businesses to make informed financial decisions, Smart 24 TV's collaboration with World Investor Week will play a critical role in raising awareness about investor education and protection in Uganda. Besides the sponsorship, Smart 24 TV will provide extensive coverage of the event, including expert discussions, panel sessions, keynote speeches, exhibitions, and interviews with key stakeholders. This in-depth analysis will not only inform the Ugandan public, but also highlight the nation's progress in improving financial literacy, entrepreneurship, and investment awareness. By capturing the essence of World Investor Week, Smart 24 TV seeks to showcase the important role the regulators, market participants, and financial institutions play in promoting a financially literate and inclusive society. This sponsorship represents a mutual commitment to fostering sustainable investment and financial inclusion, ensuring that Ugandans from all walks of life can take advantage of the opportunities presented by the capital markets and secure their financial futures. So we're very excited to be a part of this World Investor Week, and we are sure that we'll be able to show a lot of, to exhibit the available potentials in sponsoring these events. Not only one like this, but if you look at the worldwide markets, we have a lot of investment opportunities that are available. And we are very excited that we can be able to partner with the rest of the financial institutions in this World Investor Week to ensure that this information can be spread across broad and wide. So I'd like to thank you very much for allowing us this 2-minute presentation. Thank you very much.
All right. I think we can now go back following the program since we were not going by the table round. Allow me now welcome Mr. Grace Semakula, the Chief Executive Officer of SBG Securities. A round of applause. This microphone needs some technology, but you just need to put it closer to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you to the launch of the World Investor Week, edition 2024. I hope you can hear me clearly. My name is Grace Semakula, and I'm the Chief Executive at SBG Securities. SBG Securities is a subsidiary of Stanbic Uganda Holdings, which is the listed company that you all know, that is home to Stanbic Uganda, which is the anchor subsidiary, and the other non-bank subsidiaries that include FlyHub, our technology company, the Stanbic Business Incubator, and Stanbic Properties. I think for us, this is an exciting partnership with the USE and the CMA, because as at Stanbic, we say Uganda is our home and we drive her growth. We know that a critical part of driving Uganda's growth is driving financial inclusion, and that's something that, as a franchise, we've consistently done. I would like to talk about some of the initiatives that we have undertaken in driving financial inclusion, including the launch of FlexiPay, which to date has drawn in over 1 million users into the formal financial system. And this platform has enabled not just payments, but is a platform that is being leveraged to grow savings. And we know that this is the platform we can also use to offer investment products to the market. So it is a key channel which we think can transform the market by making investments accessible to a number of investors. At Stanbic, we are also very passionate about education, investor education. Throughout the franchise, we conduct financial fitness academies where we interact with our customers to educate them, on finances in general. We have also recently launched our Stanbic Unit Trust, which is a collective investment scheme that can be accessed by investors from anywhere they are seated, whether it's their offices or their homes, because they can sign up for this product digitally. So these are some of the few initiatives that we are running. And we are excited about the partnerships we've had with the USE and the CMA in carrying out financial education, and we look forward to doing a lot more in the weeks and in the months ahead. We are excited for this particular week, and we're looking forward to engaging discussions with all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. As Mr. Grace Makula. So you've heard what the partners have to say, and I mean they're breaking it all down in terms of why they're doing this, and that is to enhance investor education in the capital markets. Allow me now welcome another platinum sponsor, and that is a representative from the Vision Group, Mr. Javas Indianabo, who is the Deputy Managing Director at Vision Group. A round of applause as he comes.
Thank you, Lynn. I saw you struggling with my name, and you almost got it right, so thank you. Good morning, friends. As Lynn said, I am Gervas Ndianabo, the Deputy Managing Director, Vision Group, and we are very proud sponsors of this Investor Week. And this is not the first time. We always want to. You've heard about the objectives for this week. Globally, this is a very, very important week. So I don't need to overemphasize the importance of this week, but I only want to say that as Vision Group, we would like to use our products, our media products, to support this week. We will cover all the events. We are not only committed to covering this week, but we are generally committed to investor information. It is a key thing for the development of any nation. Absolutely. The financial information, the investor information is key for any state to develop. And for us, as the biggest media house in the country, we take that as an obligation, as part of our good corporate citizenship. So for that, we commit, and I commit on behalf of Vision Group, that we will support investor information, investor education for this week and for all other products. And I think we can do much more. I can appeal to my fellow media, to my colleagues in the other media houses. All of us, let's push for more information for our investing public, and even recruit more people into this, working together with Capital Markets Authority, Uganda Securities Exchange. But let me take this opportunity to thank the Capital Markets Authority and the Uganda Securities Exchange for the professionalism they have exhibited in this industry. We know that this is new, kind of new. You may count the number of years. This is kind of new compared to, say, our neighbors in Kenya, for example. But they've really been professional. And I would like to express our gratitude to them and show that we will continue to support them. Thank you very much. God bless you all.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Gervas. I think I got that one right this time. Next on the agenda, and I mean, we can talk and talk and talk, but we have a whole week to talk. So let's stick to 2 minutes, okay? The upcoming speakers. Next on the agenda, we have Miss Amanda Bosa, Rabwani, who is the Senior Manager, Investor Relations, MTN Uganda. A handover.
Thank you. Good morning to all the capital markets participants. I need to put this. Am I audible now? Yes. Good morning to everyone. My name is Amanda Bosa-Rabwani, in charge of investor relations at MTN Uganda. MTN is very happy to be a sponsor of this World Investor Week. As the largest listed company in the stock market, we are proud of our partnership. This will be the third partnership, the third year in a row that we're partnering with the Capital Markets Authority and the Uganda Securities Exchange in making sure that our commitment to investors is known. For us, our partnership is largely a commitment to showing that we are there to ease access for all Ugandans. As a technology company, we've been able to provide services to over 13 million of our mobile money customers, making sure that we're facilitating trillions of transactions, partnering with the Capital Markets Authority, making sure that investment opportunities are available for all investors. All the unit trusts are being channeled through our mobile money platforms. We're also facilitating trading, securities sales and purchase through our *165 *65 platform, just basically easing access for all Ugandans to make sure that we have sustainable finance and investment opportunities for everyone, but also making sure that we are financially inclusive. Our commitment to the exchange, to the Capital Markets Authority, is that we will be a partner. We will be a partner to making sure that there's ease, and I will emphasize ease. As technology companies, our role is really to make sure that we make better solutions for our customers, better solutions for our investors, to make sure that the goal of financial inclusion, the goal of creating shared value is achieved. So thank you from MTN, and together we are unstoppable. Yeah.
Thank you, Amanda. I don't know if we have a representative from the Deposit Protection Fund. Yes. Okay. Deposit Protection Fund, anyone? Okay, I think they were not able to make it today, but we are glad to have them as a sponsor, so a round of applause for them. Do we have a representative from Umeme Limited? All right, a round of applause for them in their absentia. We shall be seeing them in the upcoming activities. And then next we'll have Miss Brenda Amoni, a Portfolio Relationship Manager for Deal Flow Facility. Most welcome, Brenda. Oh, you're not Brenda. Sorry. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, sponsors, for participating in this event, and thank you so much to the Uganda Securities Exchange and the Capital Markets Authority for making this possible. First and foremost, my name is not Brenda. I am her colleague, Nora Koigi Ngare. I am the director of the Deal Flow Facility at FSD Uganda. Thank you. So FSD Uganda is a non-profit. I'm sure many of you would have heard of us. What we do is essentially financial inclusion. So we are essentially a perfect match for this event. Financial inclusion for individuals, but also financial inclusion for enterprises, because increasingly we understand that not only individuals actually need access to finance, but there's a significant gap when it comes to businesses in accessing financial inclusion products, and this includes financial literacy, because we see a lot of businesses that are started by individuals who are not necessarily versed in the way businesses work, so we also provide financial inclusion to them. So two key things that make us a good match is that the Deal Flow Facility is one of the programs that is managed by Financial Sector Deepening Uganda. Now, DFF was set up essentially to provide access to capital for enterprises, and it is funded by the European Union, hosted by FSD Uganda, and with the support of the Capital Markets Authority of Uganda. So two key things that we look at is one, access to capital, and this includes preparing the businesses to actually make them ready for investment. And secondly is financial literacy for these businesses. So we provide master classes that we do quarterly. Some of you may have participated. And the aim of this is to actually improve the knowledge of the financial markets and what it takes to actually access capital in this market. One of our key aims is that the enterprises that we support will actually be able to raise capital through the capital markets and possibly list on the Uganda Securities Exchange. So this is essentially one of our key missions to ensure that enterprises can get to the point where they're actually able to access this capital markets. So we are very excited to be partners for this week. We look forward to participating actively in every single event that's happening this week. We are particularly excited about the Women's Breakfast on Wednesday because we are very intentional when it comes to financial literacy and financial education and financial inclusion for women and women-owned enterprises. So thank you for having us, and we look forward to participating throughout this week.
All right, thank you so much. I think we have all seen the work of the Deal Flow Facility, and we'll be hearing more about the success stories, about the women-led businesses that she's talked about, and more. Next on the agenda, and I'm very glad to say that we are actually on time with the agenda. Mr. Abraham Banadawa, CEO Level Africa. You're most welcome. A round of applause as he comes.
Good morning, everyone. Good, that means you can hear me. So, Level Africa is an investment advisor regulated by the capital markets. But we are also a technology company. And through the Level Africa digital platform, we are democratizing access to investments in capital markets across Africa. We have had a lot of headway, a lot of support from our partners and our hosts today, the USE and CMA, Uganda. And we are proud to say that we have people from as far as Lisbon, Portugal, to Sydney, Australia, investing in Uganda's capital markets. We have helped people in Aurora, Kapchora, Tisoro, the CBD buy their first government bond. We've helped them understand what a unit trust is, and we've helped them start on their journey to building wealth. We are very passionate about financial inclusion because often the people who need these services the most are the people who get left behind. And that's why we built a platform that enables someone to sign up in under 5 minutes and start investing and placing your money with a very hard-working, consistent, and profitable asset managers, CIS firms, and securities providers in Uganda. Not only want to thank the organizers and thank many of my partners who are in the room today, CICA, Sanlam, Britam. I also want to thank the media for coming because we are passionate about getting as many people as possible to start safely investing their money in a way that can secure them brighter futures and help them build wealth. Thank you very much.
I think of all speakers, he has been the most prompt. A round of applause for that.
Next we have Mr. Zach Chisesi. Any representative from Old Mutual Investment Group? Yeah. A round of applause for her. Remember, we're talking about inclusion, so I'm liking it's a lady.
Yes, good morning, everyone. Thank you so much, the organizers, Thank you, the partners. Thank you, everyone who is here. Yes, for Old Mutual, as we all know, we are already very aggressive about including everyone. We have a lot of agents that move around, and if there's anyone here who has not yet been consulted, please make sure you see me before you leave this place, because you have to invest. Yes, we are right now on the digital part, as you know, for those of you who are already unit holders. We have also migrated to a new system, which has been very helpful, and we are slowly moving away from the paperwork. So I think it is a very good thing, and I believe our media houses here, you'll make this very loud for the whole world actually to know that investment is very good. Much as, okay, in the central we see that many people are already investing, there are also so many out there who really have no idea, and we really have to find ways of reaching them out there. So briefly, this is what I can say. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Next is Mr. Ronald Kasolo, General Manager, Britam Assets Managers. Do we have a representative from Britam? Yes. A round of applause for him.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Vernon Kiuguru, and I head the investments at Britam Asset Managers. I'm representing our General Manager, Ronald Kasolo. So I would firstly just like to thank once again our partners, the Capital Markets Authority and the Uganda Securities Exchange, for this opportunity. We as a sponsor are very proud of this opportunity, and that's mainly because Britam is very committed to using technology, not only to drive financial inclusion, but to drive the future of this country. So not only does this week align with our core value of putting our customer at the heart of everything that we do, but this year specifically we were able to launch the Britam Take Control campaign, which is an initiative where we would like to give the investors or our customers that control back to be able to control their futures and their financial futures. So at Britam, our goal is not only just to give you financial solutions, but to empower our individuals and businesses to thrive. So this is a great platform that we've been given an opportunity to participate in. We're very excited about the events of this week that we'll also be participating in. And we really want to be able to leverage technological innovations to be able to help more people take control of their financial future. We also recognize the importance of responsible and sustainable investing. Britam is very committed to sustainability as well, and we remain dedicated to creating long-term value for both our customers and the society by embracing ethical practices and promoting financial literacy. Once again, we thank you for the opportunity, and we hope that we'll be seeing all of you this week.
Thank you very much. We'll now have Mr. Owen Kato, who is the General Manager at ICEA Lion Asset Management Uganda. A round of applause for him.
Thank you very much. Owen Kato is my name, as mentioned, General Manager, ICEA Lion Asset Management. I want to say thank you very much to the organizers of this World Investor Week, the USE and Capital Markets Authority. Special thanks to the industry players, the media team. Thank you very much. At ICEA, we are members of a very big group, the First Charter Security. This is a wide group that has interest in banking, agriculture, properties. If you've heard of Knight Frank, NCBA Bank, East African Insurance, and the like. We as fund managers are proud to be associated with the cause, the IOSCO cause, of protecting our investors, but also while ensuring that we have an informed investor by way of giving or extending financial literacy to them. all we can say is we are committed to this cause, and what we do back in the office is to see that we reach out to as many clients as possible, telling them about the capital markets, encouraging them to invest. We also do craft many products that ensure that we have financial inclusion, the unit trust at that. We are one of the key managers, unit trust managers in the country, and we go out to teach and also train others to teach others about the unit trust and capital markets offerings. But also in terms of the technology, we are very cognizant that this is a digital era, and technology brings convenience to the customer. It helps you to make informed decisions, but also helps you to be able to do things in a very quick time. So the turnaround time that comes with technology is also very, very at the center of what we do. So our commitment as a fund manager is to rally behind the cause. We will continue, as we've been doing, to go on the road trips, sensitizing and telling the masses out there about the capital markets, to ensure that we have financial inclusion, but also to see that the people out there are informed about what's happening. We have done a lot of campaigns in the universities and will continue to do that, of course, in partnership with the Capital Markets Authority and independently as a fund manager. Thank you very much for listening to me. I encourage us to invest, invest, and invest. Let's preach the gospel about investment. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Owen Kato. I encourage us to invest. Invest were his last words. I hope we're taking that to heart. The next speaker is Mr. Jonathan Mwesigwa from the National Payment Systems Department, Bank of Uganda. Is Bank of Uganda represented? Okay, we shall see them in the upcoming activities. A round of applause to them because they sponsored. Then we have George Mulindwa from Gen Africa Asset Managers. You're welcome, George.
Good morning once again, ladies and gentlemen. Please do not get tired of us thanking you, the Capital Markets Authority and the Uganda Securities Exchange, for making this possible, for us to come together in this room and deliberate issues of very critical importance to do with investments. I represent Gen Africa Asset Managers. We are fund managers in this market. We are largely institutional, representing over 20,000 individual investors and slightly over 1 trillion shillings in assets under management. We do believe that investors are really the cornerstone of the financial markets, of which we are a part of in one way or the other. The theme around technology is very timely, considering our strategic direction is to reach out to even more investors at an individual level within the retail segment. So for us, even this breakfast is already aligning with the objectives that the CEO stated, promoting awareness, education, investor protection. This is something that we are really very proud to be part of. This is our first time to be involved, and that is why we are really thankful for the invitation. But we look forward to many more of these engagements. We are very active participants on the Uganda Securities Exchange through the listed companies and through some of the government securities. So we really must be part of this drive. And on behalf of really the other fund managers, once again, thank you for having us. Thank you very much, our regulator, the CMA, for having all of us in the same room. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Next on the agenda, we have Ms. Angela Ajuku, Communications Officer at NIC. Okay, not represented. And I'm also proud to announce someone from NIC. Oh, you're putting them on the spot. Probably they do want to speak.
Thank you. Morning, everyone.
Sydney Nkoba from NIC. As you're aware, I wasn't the one supposed to be speaking. But yeah, I would just love to take this opportunity to thank USE and CMA for taking this direction. As we've seen, technology has made a big stride in the investment direction in Uganda, and going with this focus on technological financial inclusion gives opportunity to every investor to invest, and the fact that we are putting it out there to sensitize the mass on how to use this technology to do investment, it's a very good opportunity because it helps every level of investor from Muntu Wawansi to the big guns to invest and do it in a quick and short time, and we really, really appreciate that you're taking this journey, and for all the partners and the sponsors who have decided to take it with us, thank you so much.
Thank you. You delivered that perfectly well for someone who was not supposed to speak. But yes, and you talked about Omuntu Wawansi. I was recently using that phrase, and they told me it's now Omuntu Wabulijo, because it's the everyday person. But yes, investment opportunities to that everyday person, all the way up to the ones in the corporate spaces. You'll be surprised how many people in the corporate world do not know about capital markets opportunities. So this is one of the reasons as to why we're very big on this World Investor Week. And of course, we continue on behalf of the Capital Markets Authority and the Uganda Securities Exchange to carry out these investor education activities. Of course, we have all heard from the different partners their commitment to doing the same. And I would just like to applaud the media partners present for amplifying the message. We need the fourth estate in making sure that the masses are reached. And so a round of applause for all the media houses present today to cover this launch of the World Investor Week. I'm proud to announce that there is a new partner that has just come in, Sanlam, although they are not here, but a round of applause for them as they will be sponsoring. Next on the agenda, we have what we call the Ring the Bell. And I am in no capacity to talk about the Ring the Bell and what it entails, other than the CEO of the Uganda Securities Exchange, because this is what they do on their day-to-day. And so in the next session, we shall have, of course, the organizers and the partners declaring the World Investor Week 2024 open. And so I will let Mr. Paul Wiso take charge.
Thank you, Lynn. So we ring the bell to symbolize the opening of the World Investor Week. And the reason exchanges ring the bell is really to showcase that the market opens and the market closes. So there are jurisdictions around the world that ring opening bells, and there are those that ring the closing bell. We've opted to go with the opening bell for this week, and that's why we're here for the launch. And this is a tradition that started way back in the 1800s to symbolize that markets are there to bring in different stakeholders and to announce to everybody that those who want to participate in investments can do so on the market. So at this point in time, I will ask our regulator, Josephine, and our sponsors, and all of you to stand up so that we ring the bell.
Oh, the media houses are complaining. Those at the back, you can sit. They are unable to see, yes. But I think we can all partake of the ringing of the bell, yeah? All right. And so the others can stand at the back. Okay, so that we can see you. Dear partners, you can come at the back. This seems like a whole birthday celebration. I'll count from 3 to 1 and then, yeah. So 3, 2, 1. Ooh, and that is... And that declares the World Investor Week 2024 open. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for gracing us with your attendance. A round of applause. And now it's time to network, have some breakfast, and we now, I think, can live at leisure. So thank you very much, everyone. Thank you. Please, if you are approached for any media interviews, feel free to have media interviews. The media will be reaching out to anyone.
Sarah, don't. Hello. Yes, the World Investor Week, ladies and gentlemen, has been launched right now at the Uganda Securities Exchange. And we are just closing the launch. The bell has been rung. And yes, that was by Mr. Paul Bwiso, who is the CEO of the Uganda Securities Exchange, ladies and gentlemen. And as you've seen, we've brought you live from the Nakawa Business Park here on Block A, Level 4 at the Uganda Securities Exchange. And we are glad to say that the World Investor Week has officially been launched right now at the Uganda Securities Exchange. Thank you so much for staying tuned on Smart 24 TV. We are going to be bringing you all the events live from here and wherever the World Investor Week is going to be taken. At Serena Hotel, we have a women investment breakfast on Wednesday at Protea Hotel. And we shall also have a public lecture for the university students at the CMA Auditorium. And my name is Anthony. I will be bringing you all these live onto your screen. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, we have so many people around here, CEOs, and we're going to be having them for the entire week. So all I can say is stay tuned on Smart 24 TV, where we do drive your business, and we'll be giving you all the content live. My name is Anthony, and this is Smart 24 TV, where we drive your business.